What keeps both of you motivated after all these years? Being in here that long, over 20 years.
I think that one of the biggest motivators for me, being able to give them like a platform where they can succeed as well. We want to create something where we can bring everyone along for the ride and everyone can win. And it's a real motivator for us to get better and be better for that.
Yeah, that's probably developed, but I would say me and Tim started Habitat as me and Tim, and we went and dug holes for a builder that we're still working for now. But they were building a massive house on the peninsula, other carpentry crews in there doing really nice work, and we went down the back and dug stump holes for a boathouse out the back, and we worked 20 hours a week more than anybody else, and it was raining, we put raincoats on and kept digging, and that was where it started really. And then that mindset around building this as much for ourselves as we are for the guys working for us and their opportunities and where they can go next is something that's really grown out of, I suppose, our personal developments as well as professional developments, I guess.
Definitely. Business coaching and personal finance courses. And we just try to take in lots of information.
Honestly, I could say that in all the years that I've been dealing with chippies and builders and people like yourself, I haven't seen two people that have been more sort of dedicated to just learning and being open to understanding new things. And it's sort of the proof is in the pudding, really, that your boys have sort of come so far and you've got this big team and you're finally sort of in that scope of what you want to be doing. And you're still developing, you're still learning that new software and implementing new things and trying to help out your team develop.
We're really funny because we both talk about the goal being getting back to go and digging holes. Getting this to a point
where... If we can get successful enough that we can put an airbag back on, happy days.
It's a funny outlook on the whole thing, isn't it? Yeah. If we can afford to go and do that, it's like we've done it. Right? It's really funny.
I love that. Any other motivating things?
You gotta love a job. Yeah. It's a great job if you love it. Yeah. And we've probably both seen people that come through that have and haven't, and
that passion for it is what carries you through the challenging times. It's not always easy.
You got to love the heart of the job, just being chippy. I think, as far as carpentry is concerned, it's hard yakka, but it's probably the most rewarding job I can think of.
Do you know what's hilarious? I always think back to I don't know if it was the first helping hand that we did together, but that one that we did in Epping, where we built that massive deck for the old lady that had been a volunteer for 50 odd years. And we were, just typical Habitat behaviour. It was 7 a.m, we're doing the team meeting, and I think they were waiting for the camera crew to rock up so we could sort of get a bit of, and you boys were demoing, the fence was down within 5 seconds. Boys, stop. And we had to stop it from working. We get started or not?
This nervous energy pent up to go.
Some of that's probably learning about understanding how it all works as well. You have to wait for the camera crew so that you can give back. Giving back in my mind is going to get the job done. But I guess if you actually step back and look at it as a wider world, you have to be able to show what's happening so you can do the next one and get the right sponsors on board and all that sort of stuff. I don't know. How long ago was that?
I think it was Feb last year.
Oh, okay, so probably not long ago. But even that long ago, my mindset was still doing the right thing by what we were trying to do was getting in and get it done and doing it to the best of our ability. Whereas my mind's opened up even to that wider picture of
communicating.
You have to be able to communicate the value, which is a big thing we talk about now in our business, is that communication of value. You can supply as much value if you want. If no one knows you're doing it, it's not worth anything.
Yeah, it's true. You can be the most valuable thing in the world.
Value not communicated is not value.
There's no value.
There's no value.